I will take the questions in the order that they're asked. Super chats and PayPal people skip the line. And I'll be back on tonight as well. So if I don't get you now, hopefully I will get you later. All right, let's see. Find it here. Oh man, I got it. Here we go. First person here is Soleil for General. General. Looks like things should change for you quickly, for the better. Things could change like overnight for the better. Stepping into your own strength brings balance back to your life. It also looks like you could get an offer out of the clear blue sky. It could be a work or business offer out of the clear blue sky that pushes your life forward pretty quickly. Fire sign comes in that may be of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Don't be afraid to stick up for yourself, lay down the law, cut through any bullshit. Somebody may be making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Let's see what happens. Page of Pentacles. You may be putting some effort into a side business too that could be pretty lucrative at some point. You oh, shit, you quit and went back on the same day? So what happened? You quit and then you went back on the same day. I think you're going to get another offer. That's what I think is going to happen. And you create anything good happening for me next. You have money coming in. You have money coming in through either a business or work opportunity or a way of bringing in extra side money. It also looks like you may be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain and you can breathe a sigh of relief around financial endeavors or money situations. Yeah, you got money coming in here. And it may be like, you may be feeling, hey, you know, I can breathe a sigh of relief. Things are good financially and I don't have to worry. Red, how's the call with the Pisces going to go? How's the call with the Pisces going to go? It should go well. It looks like prepared to start a new journey, or there's fun, carefree spontaneity around the conversation. Conversation should be fun and exciting. Yeah, call goes well. T-Vet, love reading. You've got the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. So if things are not working out the way you want them to, put out into the universe exactly what you want, because not only may you get it, somebody may come in, make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and things could move forward quickly. It also looks like you have a soulmate connection on the horizon coming in with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and a Scorpio. Growth and transformation comes to your love life. But if things aren't working and you feel like you've hit like a dead end with like all your options, put out into the universe what you want, because you can make it happen. Koala, outcome if I smile at Jacob next time. He'll smile back. He'll smile back. Whatever you do, he'll reciprocate. Simran, what does G think of me currently? Thinks that you're a nice person, independent, courageous, loyal, sincere. hardworking, intelligent, intelligent and like smart. T-Vet, general for me and Larry the Virgo. General for me and Larry the Virgo. You might feel like the hard work that you put in is finally coming back to you in this situation, but you're going to have choices. There's other opportunities around you. If you feel a little stuck with him, there's other things that are going to be happening. It does look like the two of you may make a decision to move forward, leave the past in the past, and there may be a little bit more balance and respect around this situation, being guided by the divine. I don't see a commitment coming in here, but I do see things moving forward. So let's see what happens. I don't know what your relationship is like now. Simran, what does the Scorpio think of me after last night? There's anxiety around the situation. I don't know if that's that this person just normally suffers from anxiety, but they feel very anxious. It also looks like they may be feeling undecided, and you may feel as if you put in a lot of hard work and that you haven't seen a payoff. I would say this person has a lot of respect for you, but I wouldn't expect much from them because they don't seem to be very capable right now. I don't know what happened last night, but it looks like they're a little stressed out about it. Simran, how is the function going right now? How is the function going right now? It should be going well. I don't know what the function's about, but Page of Swords is like quick, and the Page of Pentacles is focused, and the Ten of Cups is like prosperity. Yeah, I would say it's going well. Yep, I got tired of the bull. I walked in and seen the manager was starting off the day being nasty to me, and I said, nope, not today. I walked out. Good. You know what? Like, I have no patience for people that get nasty, and I experience it. I've experienced it a lot in my day. But like, if you're cranky or you have a bug up your ass for some reason, don't be fucking nasty to me, because I'm never nasty to anyone. Like, it takes a lot for me to get nasty, like nasty. And yeah, I don't have any patience for that. So yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And then you got to feel like you're walking on eggshells. You know what I noticed that I do? And I think that this comes from like me growing up in like a shitty home. When I was a kid, I always used to try to like, I don't know, I don't know what I was like. I always tried to like ease the tension in the house by either doing something pleasing or whatever, or funny, or like to make people happy. And I noticed that now when things seem like kind of tense, like I find like I have to say something positive about something, you know, like, oh, look at that house. Isn't that house beautiful? Or, you know, oh, what a nice guy. Fuck it. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't give a shit how tense the situation is. I'm done with that. I'm no longer going to be the person that has to try to spread sunshine because fuck it. Simran, can I trust G? What are his intentions towards me? I don't think that he's untrustworthy. I don't think that you can't trust him, but I would be cautious because the devil is here, which means there's deceit. There's deceit. He's not exactly who he says he is, or the situation isn't exactly what it appears to be. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but I would be cautious because there's deceit. So I don't know if they lie to you or if they lie to other people or if they tell you one thing and do another, but there's deceit around the situation. So I would be careful. Simran, will G help me with investing? How will our bond be? I wouldn't trust this person with money. No, I wouldn't. Not with the devil. I wouldn't trust this person with money, no. Doesn't look like timing is good. I don't particularly care for trusting people with anything that I could do myself because people always want something in return. So if you want to invest, I would either go to a place like an investment broker that knows what they're doing, or I would do it myself. I wouldn't rely on somebody else, and I wouldn't rely on him with the devil. I don't trust it. Loso, will Dre reach out to me? Will Dre reach out to me? Eventually, but I don't see communication coming in right now. So if this is someone that you want to speak to, I would reach out to them. I wouldn't wait around for them to reach out to you. It doesn't look like it's on their horizon right now. Koala, general for the next 4 months. It looks like you may have success coming in around business, work, school, whatever it is that you do all day. Feeling successful and feeling somewhat accomplished. It also looks like a fire sign enters that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got the ability to manifest new opportunities, so focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of. You may be making a decision to cut out people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well, and you got a large sum of money headed your way over the next couple of months. Sepia, general. Okay, 8 of Wands. Things tend to change for the better for you very quickly. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. An old wound heals. If you've been waiting on a large sum of money, it should arrive. If you're not in a committed relationship, you have one on the horizon. Looks like you have a Leo coming in that could be of significance. The love cup here is full. Feeling like, hey, I got a long road ahead of me, but I'm going to take it one step at a time. You're also stepping into your own strength, which is giving you new opportunities. You got the world here at your feet. Page of Cups, you might be working on a creative project that either turns into a side business or makes you money. Even if it's only one time. Soleil, what can I expect when I return to work next week? I only went back Friday because Dr. Spearman asked, but I'm still all over the place. You may be treated a little bit better next week because I don't know if he said something to the other, bitches or whatever, because it looks like you're getting handled with a little bit more respect, and you may feel like the hard work you've put in is finally coming back to you, and you may be prepared. Thing is that I don't know how much longer you're going to stay there because I think you're going to get a better offer, and you're just going to feel like it would be better or in my best interest to start over somewhere new than have to deal with these people. Sepia, love. Well, this is the second time that you got this card first. Things change for the better for you quickly. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity comes in when you listen to your intuition. Could have a Pisces around. You can also have another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe a Cancer. It looks like you're laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and you could be exploring options. A Capricorn comes in. So Pisces, Cancer, and Capricorn are all around. And it looks like there's passion coming in. There's also a Leo coming in. I don't know where you're meeting all these people, but you may have some options. You might also feel like, you know what, I'm going to explore my choices because I don't, I want to be in something that's legitimate, and I want to make sure that I make the right choice. Let's see what happens with these people. Dewstone. What's coming in love? starting a new journey. You got a new journey on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini comes in, brings balance back to your life. There's also a Sagittarius that enters. Maybe feeling a little bit more passionate and excited about love in the near future. Now, if you already are with someone, I would say have patience with your current partner. Things are moving forward, but they're moving forward through divine timing, so you can't force it. You just kind of have to let it happen. You may be feeling undecided about partners. If you're not with anyone right now, and there may be several around. You also got a Virgo entering. So you could have some options. You know what? I would say explore your options if you're not in a committed situation right now. But things should be at least heating up a little bit. Simran, how does G make his money? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It does look like he works hard. He's got the Eight of Pentacles. He may be very well educated. And it does look like he's also been lucky, but I don't know what he does for a living. I can't tell you that. I have no idea. I would ask him. And this is what I'm talking about. If you don't even know how he makes his money, I would not give him money of yours to play with. Like, I just don't think this person is trustworthy with money. I would be careful with this person. And I would ask him. I mean, if he doesn't have like a regular job, where is he getting his money from? Yeah, I mean, it does look like he's educated with the Eight of Pentacles, and I would say he is a hard worker. But what he does for a living, I don't know. I am Shemaya Camille. Is my relationship ending between me and Q my fault? What will happen to my relationship? I definitely don't think it was your fault. I think that this guy has put you through hell and back, and that it's not your fault. It looks like he hasn't always treated you with a lot of respect. You may have felt like you had no choice. There's been a lot of negativity. I don't know if it's been years, but it seems like a long time. And it may be time to move on to greener pastures. I don't think it's your fault. I think you did all you could, and that either he was never really committed, or he made a lot of promises that he didn't keep. But anything that happened, any arguments or bullshit that happened, seems like it was really his fault, and it was you sticking up for yourself. Now, it always takes two to tango, right? So you might be feeling very betrayed by this person, and you may have given them more chances than they deserved, which is, then that's where it would be your fault. And all of us have been in that situation where it's like, okay, I've given you 25 chances, and you still can't do the right thing by me. Now it's on me to end things and move forward with my life. And I think that's the hardest part for most people, because, you know, you care about the person, you want to see things work out, but every time you give them a chance, they go back into the same old behavior. And I think that may be where you're at right now, where it's like you have to put yourself first. And, you know, maybe a little bit of tough love will not only get you over the situation, but will bring in something that's better, because it does look like your next relationship comes in. And it's with somebody who's a little bit more into the relationship and a little bit more devoted to the relationship. Yeah, no, it's definitely not your fault. It looks like you've not only have you done all that you could do, but you kept giving chances when it was like, you know, it was like a broken record over and over again. Sister, even though T cut me off a year before even dating this girl, how's she feeling now towards our relationship with what's going on? Well, I think the issue with her is that, and you know, and so many people have been in this situation where you dive in head first. You think, oh my God, this is it, right? And then all of a sudden you realize what you're dealing with. So now I think she's starting to look back around at all the other people that are in her life. I don't think that her cutting you off a year before has anything to do with the relationship now or with the way that she feels about you now. I think that regardless, she knows that you were loyal to her and you were always a good friend to her, no matter what has happened between you and her in the past, or with this other woman and her in the past. And I think that she does feel bad for the way that she's treated everyone. I don't think you're the only person that she's treated like shit since she's gotten with this woman. She may have treated you worse than other people, but I think she's done it to other people too. Like she dove into this thing thinking, okay, this is it forever. I finally got what I want. This is my time. I'm going to be happy. And she got up, she moved, and she like went right, it was like right into like the dragon's mouth. Like it was, yeah. I mean, and it didn't even, it's like immediately. There was not even like a honeymoon period. It's like it was immediately shitty. So yeah, she's definitely looking around at the people that were important to her and the people that were always there for her. And I think that she may have been harder on you than other people, and she could be realizing that now. Simran, what does Anthony think of me? What does Anthony think of me? Thinks that you're successful, hardworking, well-prepared. May think that you could be a little anxious, or there could be anxiety around the situation. I don't know what that's about. Does think that there's room for growth and transformation, and potential for you in the future. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but they seem to think that you have potential for the future. Sepia, me and Mr. Cooper. Well, it does look like if you've been feeling weighed down by the weight of the world around this situation, that should change and things could start to move forward. Might have to have a little bit of patience with this person because they do seem to be a very slow mover. Looks like you will see justice around this situation. I don't see a commitment just yet if that's what you're looking for, but it does look like things between the two of you could move forward with a new journey pretty quickly. Even though there's not a commitment coming in yet, you may be spending time together and you could have a new beginning on the horizon. We just might not be at the commitment point yet. Simran, is Capricorn lying about not getting my messages? And if yes, why? Yeah. They're lying because they didn't respond to you, they didn't give you an answer, and they don't know what else to say, so it's just easier for them to lie and say they never got them. They're lying. Georgia, love in the near future. Disappointment moves into the past. You may be making a decision to no longer hold yourself back. You've got a couple of people coming in here. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a Capricorn, and then also a Pisces. If you're not with anyone right now, you might be making a decision to explore opportunities. You have a wish around love, put it out into the universe. You also may be another one that's saying, you know what, if it's not working, I'm not dealing with it anymore. Next relationship you enter will be a soulmate commitment. If you're with one right now, if you're in a relationship right now, I would say it's a soulmate connection and things will move forward, but you might have to have a little bit of patience. If you're not with anyone, several new options coming in, and I would explore your options, which is what I think is going to happen. Simran, will Scorpio leave me alone? And if yes, and how long? Scorpio will leave you alone if they don't get from you what they want. They're looking for something. If you stop like participating in your relationship with them, they will leave you alone, yeah. And then I don't think you have to worry about them. You know, if you tell them, listen, I'm either not into this or I don't want this or whatever, and then you stop, like, don't respond to them, be very short with them and kind of cut it off, yeah, they'll leave you alone. Emma, I asked a question to another reader yesterday as I didn't catch you on live. I asked what Paul's thoughts about me were specifically from yesterday, and I got the 7 of Coins and the King of Swords. What's it mean? They didn't tell you? Well, the 7 of Pentacles, I would say, is you may feel like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you don't see a payoff from the situation. The King of Swords would be like sharp energy, or it could be like, what I would say, if those were the 2 cards that came up and I was asking how does somebody feel about me, the answer that I would say is that You might be feeling like this person has cut you off. Their energy has changed, and you feel like you put in a lot of hard work and you didn't see uh, a payoff. That they're not reciprocating anymore. But I don't know what else. It was just those two cards. Yeah, I would say that there could be sharp energy around the situation, or you may see a quick change in them, not for the better, but for the worst. Danny, what's coming in for me in the next 4 weeks? Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Intuition is heightened and a water sign enters Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan and feeling relief around that. Also looks like you got some divine timing helping you out, and an Aries enters. Looks like you've made a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that, one door closes, another opens. Now a Libra enters, brand new energy. New energy comes in with an earth sign too, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be a busy couple of weeks. Simran, what is the Scorpio hiding from his family? Well, once again, with the hiding questions, people are hiding things. You know, like, we definitely don't tell our family everything. I mean, like I said it all the time, I was 20 weeks pregnant before I told my family. Was I hiding it? Yeah. But it's my business. You know, it's nobody else's business to know until you make it their business. So is he hiding stuff from his family? Absolutely. But I mean, he's hiding stuff. There's plenty of things. Like, did you eat the cheesecake? No, I didn't eat the cheesecake. Yeah, you fucking ate the cheesecake. I know you did. You know, like, people hide things and people lie. So I can't tell you what he's hiding from his family because he's hiding a lot. He's hiding stuff around money. He's hiding stuff around his whereabouts, where he's been, who he's been with. He also may not be totally upfront about his, I don't know if he drinks or he overdrinks. But none of us are. I mean, you go out and hook up with someone, you don't come home and tell your parents. Like, you hide it. You just don't say it. So, like, people hide things. So I can't really answer those questions because everybody's hiding something and you have the right. Like, it's not wrong for me to hide things from people that I'm not ready to let them know. Like, that's my business. And we're all hiding things. Everyone is. Love always, general. Love always, general. Things should change for you for the better quickly. You've got good karma coming back to you, possibly around financials, around a business situation or money situation. Also looks like negativity is moving into the past. You may feel like at work you're being better compensated, better respected, and being treated better overall. You also may have some choices coming in around possible love interests. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Libra and a Taurus coming in. You also have another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. Disappointment moves into the past and you feel as if you finally made it to the top of the mountain. Life is starting to move forward and you can breathe a sigh of relief. Soleil, why did Dr. Spearman beg me to come back after I quit? Well, he has a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're a really good worker. He also may know, first of all, women are hard to work with. Women are just difficult. I'm telling you, you could work with men all day long and never have trouble, but women can be very bitchy. They can be catty, they can be cliquey, they can be bitchy. And I think he knows that. And I don't think he wanted to lose you over somebody else being an asshole. L'Amour. Advice for today. Love cup is full and you got cause for celebration coming in. Love looks good. It also looks like you got money coming in today. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the Empress. You don't really need advice for today. Things look good. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility, advice. Be careful if you don't want children. That's my advice. Looks like happiness is coming out today. Negativity is moving into the past. It looks like it's a good day. Danny. Sorrow, when and where will she find the one who makes her heart smile? I can't tell you where. I don't know. I don't know. We're not given that kind of information. Remember, life is about a journey. So it's about the road to get there, not about being there. It's not about marriage. It's not about being in love. Being in love is usually temporary. It's about how we find it and the experience we have around it. So I can't tell you where. I can tell you when. Something could change before the end of the year, or somebody significant may come in before the end of the year. It could be a Pisces. Could also be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but it would be new energy and it would be a soulmate connection. But I can't tell anybody where they're going to meet someone. I can't tell anybody who they're going to marry. I can't tell anybody what somebody is hiding. And I can't always tell like ulterior motives. Like some things are just not shown to us. Like if, like, say for example, somebody comes in and they're being really deceitful. Sometimes it's for us to make the decision. Like we may turn a blind eye to it. Like how many times were you in a situation where you're seeing all these red flags, but you're just kind of ignoring them? You know, you're like, okay, maybe that was a sign. Maybe not, right? So it's about the journey. It's about what we learn on the way. So that's why sometimes like you get into a situation, right? Especially, and this is a situation I've been in so many times where I'm like, well, is it going to be different this time? Is he going to treat me right now? I finally heard from him. Is it going to be right this time? When meanwhile, it was my choice to say, you know what? Fuck you. I've had enough. You don't do the right thing by me. 2 times, 3 times, 10 times. No, I'm done. And that was the journey. And that was my lesson. When meanwhile, I was thinking that like I was waiting for some reward to come. You know, well, now is it? No, now you fucking realize that this person has not done you right in the last 5 years. So now you tell them to go fuck themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, like, there's a whole journey and a process to get there and what we learn along the way. A lot of times we find ourselves in the same situations, but we don't see it. It's like it's the same situation, it's just a different person. And if you don't learn the lesson, then you're going to keep repeating it. And most of the time, I speak from experience, it gets worse. The situations get worse and more painful. So I can't always say that like, okay, the next person you meet is going to be happily ever after, because I don't believe that for anyone or for anything. I think it's still about the journey. I think the situation becomes different. Now it's like it might not be wondering if he's going to call or he's going to show up, but now it may be wondering if he's going to keep his job or he's going to be able to pay the bills. Or is he really going to be committed to this relationship now that we're together in a different circumstance? Anyway, that was a big long tangent. Emma, does Paul feel us growing closer? And if so, in what way? And how does he feel about that? I don't think he thinks, I think that he thinks of this situation as just being like a fun, friendly work relationship. I don't think he thinks that you're growing closer towards something more. I think he just thinks that this is somebody I have fun with at work. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that he thinks that you guys are growing closer. No, not towards anything serious or anything different than what's already happening. Nina, general for June. General for June. Slow and steady wins the race in June. Somebody from your past returns and a fire sign enters. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They could be the same person or they could be 2 different people. I don't know. It does look like out of the clear blue sky, you do run into somebody from your past or you hear from someone from your past, but I'm not sure if they're 2 different people. Anyhow, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities in the month of June, stepping into your own strength and feeling a little bit more financially stable and like either business or career is doing well. Or you could be making extra side money. Does look like you're feeling prepared, and you could be entering a soulmate connection if you're not in one already. If you are in one, great. If you're not, I think it's somebody new that's entering in the month of June. Nina, general love for June. Did I skip Liz? Did I skip Liz? I can't remember. I think I skipped Liz. I just want to see here if did I do Liz? I don't think I did. I think I did Nina. I did skip Liz, right? Okay. Liz is general for the month of June. Negativity moves into the past pretty quickly. It looks like here you're no longer holding yourself back. You've got an Aquarius and a Capricorn coming in that could be of significance. Listen to your intuition. It looks like anything that was like weighing heavy on you is moving into the past. Any arguments, bickering, or annoying people are moving into the past. Perseverance pays off. The ability to manifest new opportunities. And a Leo enters. It also looks like you've got some ambition coming in, taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care, possibly going on either a weekend getaway or a day trip or some kind of a road trip that comes up spontaneous. It's not really planned. It just may come up out of the blue. Looks like fun. Being guided by the divine. That could be like, hey, somebody just calls you up and says, let's go to the beach or whatever for the day. Looks like it's a pretty decent month. It looks like anxiety seems to ease and you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Nina, general love for June. Going to have choices in June. Love cup is full, but you're going to have choices. Cause for celebration comes in around love. Perseverance pays off. Anybody that's disappointed you or broke your heart is moving into the past. You're not going to deal with any of that shit anymore. Got a fire sign coming in of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We've got romance coming in. You may be feeling undecided on which direction you want to take your love life in, but you're moving forward, not backwards. I don't think you're going backwards. I think if you're not with anyone right now, it's somebody new that comes in and your life moves forward towards greener pastures in the month of June. Shemaya. This guy, Terrell, wants to be with me, but I don't know. What will the outcome of us be if I were to take him serious? You know what? I would explore the option. It looks like things could move forward. Listen to your intuition. You might feel like the hard work you've put out into the universe when it comes to love is coming back to you. I don't see a commitment here just yet, and I don't see a whole lot of love, but that's okay. We might not be there yet. It does look like out of the blue things could move forward for you and him, and it may be, it may kind of help you get over the other situation, or at least start to like move things forward a little bit for you in a more positive way. I would give him a chance. You don't have to commit to him. You could just, hang out or talk to him or maybe go out for coffee or something simple. See how you feel at that point. Maybe I used to say, if you're really unsure about someone, my friend who didn't date anyone for like 12 years, this guy asked her out and she said that she was going to go with him. But even after she went out with him a couple of times, she was like, I'm not sure how I feel about him. I don't know what I want. And I was like, you know what? Just give it a couple of months. Like that's what I said to her because she hadn't been with anyone in so long. Normal people that kind of go through relationships a little quicker. I would say at least give it like 3 dates. I said, give it 3 months. And she wound up marrying him. And she really was unsure for a while. I think she met him like Labor Day weekend and it was like New Year's and she still wasn't sure how she felt about him. But I think for her in that situation, and I think this may hold true for a lot of people that have been in either shitty situations or have been with somebody that has mistreated them for a while, or like, you know, off and on, or friends with benefits, or not really committed and here nor there. I think that she was kind of uncomfortable with that he treated her really well. And I think that, like, that's what it was for her that just made her feel like it wasn't exciting, or she didn't know how she felt. And how terrible is that? That, like, you're used to being treated like shit, so somebody comes along and treats you well, and you're like, I don't know if I like him. Anyway, she wound up marrying him, so. Liz, will I end up pregnant by the end of June? If you're trying for a baby, that could happen. Yeah, I would be careful if you're not, and if you guys are trying for a baby, I would say yeah, that could happen before the end of June. Nina, how will my creative project go within the next 3 months? Got a wish around the situation. You got choices, and things change for the better for you quickly. Got a new beginning on the horizon too. If this is something that you're doing that could possibly turn into a business, there could be a business opportunity. I think it goes well over the next 3 months. Stella, will William the Libra and I the Aquarius reconcile? The chances right now are kind of slim. I'm only getting a 33% chance you're going to reconcile. So if you want to reconcile with him, I would say that you would have to make the decision to reach out to him and try to reconcile. I wouldn't wait on him. Stella, when will I move out of Florida? I would say that you could move out this winter. If you really put your mind to it, you can move this winter, or maybe even before the end of the year. Simran, is a Scorpio having an affair or talking to a girl? There is somebody else around him, yeah. I don't know that he's having an affair. Like, I don't know that the person that he's messing around with is married. But I do think that there is someone around him, yeah. Sorry, what's coming in for love for me that's lasting? Well, you got cause for celebration that comes in around love. You're no longer feeling held back, and you're listening to your intuition. You have choices. Thing is that you may come to a point in your life where you're like, you know something, I'm not dealing with these people that are not giving me what I want. And you may leave everybody in the past that either didn't work or hasn't stepped up to the plate fully. And you may pursue greener pastures with new energy. You got a Libra and a Scorpio coming in. Growth and transformation comes in around you. You have a Pisces coming in. Maybe new energy as well. I don't know that you're going to move backwards. That you may turn a corner and all of a sudden feel like, you know something, I'm not going backwards, I'm moving forwards. You also have an air sign here that's of significance, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And you may also feel like, you know, I have a whole bunch of people around me, and I know that they care about me, and I know that they're into me, but they're not giving me what I want. So these new people come in, and you may feel like, you know what, I'm going to give somebody else a chance. And that may be a lasting situation. The Scorpio and the Libra come up highest. The other air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, comes up a little bit lower. Doesn't mean it can't happen with that person, but I would keep your eyes open for a Libra or a Scorpio. Simran, general for June. You may not be looking back on the past fondly. You might be looking back on the past, seeing it for exactly what it is, and eager to move forward with your life. Looks like you have a Capricorn coming in that could be of significance. There may be a wound or something that an old hurt that resurfaces in the month of June that you finally process, and it moves into the past. There may be a little bit of negativity around that wound, but you kind of like revisit it, process it, and it moves into the past and you kind of move forward. And you also may be feeling around work, school, business a little bit better compensated and maybe a little bit better respected. Life starts to move forward in the month of June. You got money coming in. Emma, should I just forget about Paul and leave him alone? Well, I think that you can be friends with him, but I don't think that more is going to come of it. Like, I think that you have to realize that even if something more came of it and you were to have an affair with him, that's all it would be. It would just be an affair. Like, he's not looking to end his relationship and move forward with somebody else. Not now. So I would say if you feel like you can't be friends with him, then yeah, leave him alone. But otherwise, just being coworkers and being friends. Like, I had plenty of coworkers that I was friends with and we would joke around. But that's where it was. That was it. And, I mean, there was nothing more than that. Yeah, as long as you can, you know, understand that it's a work relationship. You guys are friends at work. And, you know, he's got this other relationship. And that relationship seems to be moving forward right now. If you can, like, leave it where it is and be okay with it, then I don't think that you need to stop being friends with him. Crystal, how is this move going to go? It goes well. It's like things seem to move forward pretty quickly. You're not looking back on the past fondly. You may be in much better energy after the move. Here you go. Upgrading. Now, if this is a move around your home, you're moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your homes, I think it's going to be very positive. It may happen fast and you may have good karma around it. Yeah, I think it's going to go well. Crystal, love reading. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection coming in. If you are with someone right now, same thing, soulmate connection. Not with anyone, Cancer comes in, or Cancer, Gemini, or Capricorn are all around. If you are with someone, your current relationship is a soulmate connection, which is moving forward, but look out for a little bit of deceit or earthly pleasures that are interfering in this situation. Not the end of the world, but something just to look out for. Does look like you're listening to your intuition and your love life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You should be feeling a little bit like, hey, I can breathe a sigh of relief. I'm on the right track. Things are moving forward, and there's long-term commitment around either your current relationship or your next significant relationship. Serena, how will my sales go for the next month of June? Goes well. No longer holding yourself back. You're working really hard. You're feeling very ambitious and you're well prepared. Success comes in. Inez, love. Love life starts to move forward. Growth and transformation comes to your current love life and you're starting a new journey. If you're with someone great, love life moves forward. Not with anyone. Could be a Scorpio coming in. Could also be an Aquarius. You got good luck coming in around your love life. Stability coming in. Moving forward. And feeling well respected. Things seem to move forward pretty quickly. You got a couple of options here. You got a Cancer. I think you're moving forwards, not backwards. You may not be looking back on your past fondly. You may be eager to move into something either a little bit better or a little bit more stable of a relationship. I think you got plenty of new energy coming in through divine timing as well. So you might have some choices when it comes to love. Shemaya, do you think that my ex-Q is talking or dating someone else? And if so, what is the outcome between him and that person? Is he somebody that you have caught with somebody else before? Like third parties have interfered in this relationship prior to this? Because it does look like he talks to other people, but it looks like you've dealt with that before. Like this is nothing new. I would say he does have a couple of options around him. It's not like he doesn't seem to really be committed to anything. Like he likes to explore options, or he has a lot of, like, this is something that really feeds his ego. Like this is ego bullshit. When you have to have like talk to many girls and you have to have a lot of bullshit around, like that's ego, right? That's like putting up a photoshopped picture of yourself, dressing up really nice, and then wondering what everyone thinks. Like, why are you putting up that picture? Really? Let's be honest, because you want people to react to it. That's what he does. He has connections and he has people that he talks to, but he doesn't really have anyone that he seems to commit to. It seems like there's a lot of like nothing, like a lot of people around him that all add up to nothing. So is he talking and dating? I would say yes, he is. Does it add up to hill of beans? No. Nothing. It's like he either needs to have a lot of women around him because it makes him feel good, but at the end of the day, it's all shallow and empty. So what does it mean? Nothing. You know, it's like the same thing with the fucking selfie. So you have 800 people that like the picture. At the end of the day, what does that mean? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything. So I would say, yeah, he needs to do a lot of work on himself, and I don't know that he's there or he's ready to do it or he even realizes it. UAF spirit. Six of Earth, gifts of time, money, and effort. New career opportunities, receiving a loan, and paying off debts. Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs, decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. The Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. It's always nice when at least one angel shows up. Simran, will I meet Pisces or Sagittarius at school or at school online? Will I meet a Pisces or Sagittarius at school online? Yeah, it's possible. Got a 70% chance, yes. Emma, I know this is very terrible. I get carried away with fantasies like you said. I know that Paul wouldn't leave his fiance. I really like him. Is he the kind of person that would cheat? He seems a bit slimy. Not yet. I don't see that happening yet. I can't say that he wouldn't in the future, but it doesn't look like it's happening right now. But you have to make a decision as to whether or not that's going to benefit you. Like, is it going to be worth hooking up with him if it's going to hurt more than not? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to be able to deal with that? Because that's all it's ever going to be. If you're okay with that when the situation comes up, or if you make it happen, which at some point you could, just doesn't look like it's happening right now, maybe later on this summer, like, would that set you back or would it be better? And that's something you have to answer. That's like what I always say to these people that are like, well, is he going to call? Well, if he calls, right, is it going to set you back? Or are you going to feel, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times people are like, well, I didn't get closure. I just need to tell him this. But if he calls, is it going to make you feel better, or are you going to be set back? So that's a decision that you have to make when the time comes. Can you make it happen? Probably. But is it going to be in your best interest? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Because are you going to be able to walk away from it and say, okay, it was just sex and that's it? Women tend to have a hard time with that. Men usually don't. So that's up for you to decide. Because you probably could make it happen, but I would say it's not happening right now. Some spirit messages and advice. Okay. Four of Water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open up your eyes to the possibilities. Eight of Air, an illusion of being trapped, lack of confidence, or afraid to take action. Seven of Fire, defend your beliefs and your decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Okay, what I would say is stand your ground, right? Stick to your own beliefs no matter what anyone says. And I would say focus on yourself and doing things for yourself and not relying on other people to help you with anything. Because I don't think that other people are going to help you out the way you want them to or the way that you expect them to. I would focus on yourself and putting yourself first. Ronnie, this week ahead general. Well, you got the world at your feet, and the hard work that you put into work should be coming back to you. It does look like Sagittarius is around. You also may have an Aries, though, that comes in. Got some good luck coming your way, and no longer feeling so burdened or weighed down. Energy around you may be lightening. You may be starting a new journey that's being guided by the divine this week. Flower, is there new romantic love coming towards me? Is there new romantic love coming towards me? Yeah, there's growth and transformation coming in around your love life. You've got a Taurus, a Capricorn, and a Scorpio entering. You're going to have choices when it comes to love. It's definitely not going to be boring. Simran, family situation in June. Looks good. There is some anxiety around family, but it does look like being guided by the divine, working hard, no longer holding yourself back, pushes the situation forward. Listen to your intuition. The hard work you put into your family will come back to you. L'Amour, what kind of a person does Aaron see me as? Somebody who's very stable, hardworking, independent. Somebody who knows how to take care of business. Somebody who's very strong and courageous. That's very positive. Thinks that you're kind, caring, and sincere, but that you don't let people take advantage of you. How's that nap going, Avery? Oh, Jesus. Emma, I don't want to hook up with him despite how much I like him. I just wanted to know if I choose to stop trying to get his attention, would it just naturally happen on his part if I stop flirting? If you stop flirting, will he try harder? If you stop flirting, he'll probably stop flirting too. Yeah, because he may feel like he's going to pick up a weird vibe around it. If you all of a sudden your behavior changes, his will too. Okay, Zara, you could close them. Thank you. I'll come back on later. No, I don't think he's going to try to pursue you for sex. No, I don't think that his intentions are to cheat on this woman, but I think that he could be coerced into it. Right? And I hate to say this, but I think that most men could be like that. I don't think that most men have the intentions to cheat. I do think some, right? I also think that there are some men that are just absolutely miserable in their relationships, and that's why they don't know how to get out of them, and that's why they wind up cheating. I don't think that that's this guy. I think he can be coerced into cheating. I don't think he's actively going to pursue you. No, I don't think so, especially because it's a work thing and he is engaged and it's not good for around the work environment. Yeah. Soleil next week. Next week. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If there is sharp energy, if you're picking up sharp energy at the workplace, I don't know that you're going to stay there. You could have a new journey on the horizon. I would keep your options open. Like, I would look around for another job because I have a feeling something's going to fall into your lap. It does look like you've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. It does look like your perseverance pays off. Looks like you might have a Libra coming in that could be of significance. You may lay down the law, set boundaries. You also could be going back to school. This card keeps coming up around you. At some point, you're going back to school for something. I don't know that it's going to happen next week, but next week, I don't know, something out of the blue may happen that kind of changes things. Simran, should I help Liv with school, or will she try to make me do her work? What's wrong with these people? My suggestion to you with all of these people, I would focus on yourself. I would not ask other people to help you, and I wouldn't help other people, because it looks like you have a lot of people that are willing to take advantage of you and get you to do for them what they can get you to do for them. So I would not be available. I'm busy. I'm working. I have something to do. I have to go food shopping. I don't care what it is. But that's what I would say. I would say focus more on yourself and not helping these other people. You have enough going on for yourself. You don't have to take care of these other people. Okay, while I wait for Zara, this one here is buffering, but that one isn't. I don't know why. It's connected to the same Wi-Fi. Okay, while I wait for Zara, let me go up and grab somebody that I haven't gotten to. Nav, will I get the ITA or PR in Canada before 2021 ends? Yeah. Now, I don't know if they're two separate things or if they're one thing, but you should get something before the end of 2021. Cinnamon, general for the week ahead. Cinnamon, general for the week ahead. It looks like the energy around next week is good. Feeling like you have choices and opportunities, especially around work and business. It also looks like you may be hanging out with some new people. Capricorn comes in also with Taurus. Things seem to change for you for the better quickly. Perseverance pays off. You're no longer holding yourself back. Empress Natalie, will I be financially okay if I quit my job? Ugh, I got Saturn in the first house. I can't tell anyone to quit their jobs willy-nilly. Let's see what the cards say. Timing's not right, not just yet. Ruby, was A looking sad, distant, and quiet in his thoughts recently on his friend DS and EG's Instagram Live because he was thinking about me? No, I don't think he was thinking about you. I don't think he was thinking about anything. I think that it was just a picture that was taken. He may not have been ready for it. Zara, what will be the next move of Themis the Taurus towards me? If I eventually meet him, I want to see if he will continue to chase me. If he's going to chase you as long as he's not getting from you what he wants, if you give him what he wants, he's going to stop chasing. So this is a game for him. He's involved with someone else. Yeah, this is a game for him. If you meet him and you give him what he wants, he's going to stop chasing you. Then you're probably not going to hear from him, or he's going to give you a song and a dance about being involved with somebody else. If you keep pushing him off, he's going to continue to chase him. This is another one of these ego people. He wants attention from women. He chases and chases and chases until he gets what he wants. Once he gets it, he backs off. Or he turns it around and blames you for knowing that you know what my situation is. You know that this is going on. You know that this is as far as it can go. So I would be careful with him only because, I mean, if you don't care, then you're not going to get hurt no matter what happens. But if you honestly care about him and you want things to move forward with him, it could be very painful. I mean, but if you don't care, then I would say go do whatever you want, you know? Because if you don't care, then, you know, that's what he does. Yeah. If you don't go and meet him, then he's going to continue to chase you. See, that's the thing. See, that's the problem with these people with the ego. It's low vibration. So they keep cultivating these low vibration things, right? So like that's what they do, and it's like they don't realize that what they really need to do is work on themselves so that they no longer feel the need to behave like that, like they're not feeding their ego, you know. It's like the same thing with somebody who's posting like naked pictures up on Facebook. Like, what do people think? Well, what do people think? You know, like, what are your intentions? You want people's attention, that's why you're doing it. It's the same thing. It's like anything that's ego-based is going to be very low vibration. And it's just going to keep feeding into that. It reminds me, I don't know why, but it reminds me of like sugar. Like, you know how when you start to eat sugar, you start to crave sugar and you need more sugar. And it's very hard to break that when you've been eating a lot of it. That's what the ego is to me. It's like it can't get enough. It can't get enough. You keep feeding the beast and it keeps wanting more. That's what he's doing. A lot of guys do that. But I feel like at some point, most guys grow up and they don't feel like that anymore. Not always, though. Not always. And I think women do it too, but I think they do it in a different way. Anyway, all right. That's it for me for right now, but I will be back on tonight, probably around maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. We'll see. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all very much. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.